Hello, everyone. My name's Evan Jacobs, and welcome to another edition of Boxing Time TV. We've got a really good fight here. Vasyl Lomachenko in his comeback fight takes it, goes right to the tough guy, Masayoshi Nakatani. This fight is happening on June 26th. I'm very, very excited about it. I think it's going to be a really good fight, and I think that if both guys can do what they want to do, we're going to get a great fight. As you can see, the odds are even. Lomachenko's 33, Nakatani's 32. Lomachenko 5'7", Nakatani 5'11". They're lightweights, 135, 65 reach for Lomachenko, 71 for Nakatani. 14 fights, 2 losses for Lomachenko, both by decision. Nakatani, 19 fights, 1 loss. That 1 loss coming to Teofimo Lopez, the man who recently bested Vasyl Lomachenko. This fight scheduled for 12 rounds, 3-minute rounds, 10-point must scoring system, no mandatory 8 count, 10 through a 3 knockdown rule waived. Let's go. Let's get right to it. I got to be honest. I really think this is, I give Vasyl Lomachenko all the credit in the world. This is not an easy comeback fight, especially after, a tough fight to Teofimo Lopez, in a fight that many feel that Vasyl Lomachenko did not show up. There's people that believe that, there's talk, not belief, that Lomachenko did hurt himself, and apparently he did. But at the same time, you got to give Teofimo Lopez all the credit in the world. He came out, he fought well, but it did seem that when Vasyl Lomachenko was able to string his punches together, he was able to sort of mess with the rhythm of Teofimo Lopez. We actually did that simulation a while back. You can check it out. I'll link it here at the end of this fight. And right now, I'm just trying to figure out, why Vasyl Lomachenko. I think I know why. I know why he would come back with such a strong fight, with such a tough fighter. He's a great fighter, and he wants to keep challenging himself. And why is he doing this if he's not doing that? And a fight against Nakatani will let him know kind of where he stands, even though I think, he knows where he stands. It is a very, very interesting fight. And Nakatani has a lot of physical gifts too. He's tall, he's lanky. He gave Teofimo Lopez a lot of problems. I thought a case could have been made that the fight was a lot closer against Lopez. Either way, Lomachenko coming out here, throwing shots, both guys measuring each other, and they're just going right to it. And what Lomachenko's doing that I like already is he's closing the distance against Nakatani. Nakatani. But, Nakatani jabbing. And I think for Nakatani, that's what he wants to do. He wants to jab, upset the rhythm of Vasyl Lomachenko, and sort of, just kind of get Lomachenko in a place where he's fighting his fight. Lomachenko landing a nice right hand there. Oh, and there's Nakatani landing the left. Folks, I'm telling you, this is going to be a fast-paced fight. I think it's going to go. I think we will get into the later rounds in this fight, and I think we're going to see something from both fighters here. Last night, as you probably know, Andy Ruiz taking a decision over Chris Arreola. Chris Arreola, I got to tell you, in my opinion, sort of like the American Derek Chisora. He's the gatekeeper in the heavyweight division, and he gave Ruiz one hell of a fight. So, it just goes to show in boxing, you're never out when people think that you're out, and you're never as great as you think you are, and you just got to stay humble, put the work in, and that's when great things happen. I'm going to hopefully have a chance to talk about both fighters' records and whatnot. Obviously, Vasyl Lomachenko with the more impressive one names-wise, but Nakatani is a good fighter. If I'm not mistaken, I think you got to give that first round to Vasyl Lomachenko. He kind of neutralized Nakatani, kept him in the corner, and I think the judges are following that. Although one judge giving it to Nakatani, another judge giving it to Nakatani. So once again, I'm wrong. Nakatani up by 1 point. We're going into the second round. Once again, you are watching Boxing Time TV. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share these links. Please tell your family and friends. This is just one of those things that I love doing this podcast. Try to do one of these a week. We have other fights coming up. I plan to do the Charlo fight, or the Charlo fight. I'm going to do, I think the next fight I'm doing is Daniel Dubois versus Bogdan Danu. And then after that, I'm going to do Jermell Charlo versus Castana. And then then I'm going to do Gervonta Davis versus Barrios. And then I'm going to do Jermall Charlo versus Montiel. and then I think at some point doing the Chavez Silva fight. Although all of this might get, I might do Tyson Lewis. I don't know if you guys have heard about that. Mike Tyson told TMZ that in September he's going to be fighting Lennox Lewis, which I don't know. Somebody tells me Tyson doesn't want to be fighting Lennox Lewis and Evander Holyfield. But hey, you know what? Fight these guys. You know that you can beat. Keep this fun. That's the one thing. I mean, not that I think they're going to beat each other up. These are just exhibitions. These fights don't matter. They don't matter in a boxing real legacy sense. I think they matter in that it's cool that people that never got to see these fighters fight and us get to sort of maybe turn the page a little bit on some of these stories. Oh, look at that. Lomachenko coming in with an uppercut. Maybe he knows what's going on with the judges. 2 uppercuts right there. Wow, and Nakatani takes it. I'm telling you, Nakatani's a tough, crafty, cagey guy. He's going to be tough for anyone. His left hand is giving Lomachenko problems, but Lomachenko's finding a way to land the right. Always good with those angles. And yeah, I'm telling you, and Lomachenko going to the body too. That's another thing he's going to want to do. He's going to want to go to the body. He's going to want to weaken Nakatani as this fight goes on. In a little bit, I'm gonna talk about oh man. Oh, look at this. And Lomachenko, I'm telling you, I like what I'm seeing. Oh, Nakatani wobbling Vasyl Lomachenko. Just as I say that, what a way to end the second round. Folks, it's heating up. I'm telling you, it is heating up. Wow. Another judge giving it to Nakatani. Another judge having it even, and another judge giving it to Nakatani. Wow, folks, what's going on here? Nakatani is ahead on points. We're going in. We have 2 rounds down. There's 10 more rounds left to go, and Lomachenko kind of not coming out like he was. Is he still hurt from that? Is Nakatani, wow, picks up right where he left off with that left hand. Masayoshi Nakatani. Wow, folks, wow is pretty much all I can say. All right. Telling you, man, Nakatani's come out. He's using his height. He's using his hips. And Lomachenko coming in with those uppercuts, trying to find something, trying to find something that works, trying to get the angles. And I'm telling you, I thought he was doing well in the first 2 rounds, but now Nakatani really finding his range, using that left hand to set it up and just powering through with that right hand. And he does it again. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, Nakatani. Telling you, folks, as long as he's allowed to fight off these ropes, this is where he's having his success. Vasyl Lomachenko is going to want to draw Nakatani out. It's what he's going to have to do. And right now, he's not having an easy time of it. And he's coming forward, and he's allowing Nakatani to get his distance, to land that right hand. And it kind of reminds me a little bit of what Jorge Linares was able to do against Vasyl Lomachenko when he kind of had Vasyl Lomachenko coming in, and Linares just dropped him with that right hand. Speaking of that, we'll look over the resume of Vasyl Lomachenko, who, oh, he said, these guys are giving as good as they get. Folks, this is what you pay to see. Look at this. Vasyl Lomachenko, by any means necessary, he's going to have to draw Nakatani out. He's going to have to draw Nakatani to him. So looking at his records, you know, he had that fight with Teofimo Lopez that he lost. He beat Luke Campbell. I believe that was a decision, and wins over Anthony Crolla, Jose Pedraza, tough guy. I've always thought Jose Pedraza so very, very underrated. Jorge Linares, Guillermo Rigondo, Miguel Mariaga, Nicholas Walters, Jason Sosa. I mean, just such good victories. You know, and then his only loss before the Teofimo fight was to Orlando Salido, and he was in his second fight. After his first pro fight, Vasyl Lomachenko has only been in title fights, and look at that. Two judges giving that round even, one judge giving it to Nakatani. Nakatani now ahead by 4 points, folks. He's racking up points, and the question is, can he keep this going? Because right now it looks like he's not showing signs. I mean, against Teofimo Lopez, I don't think that he really wilted. I don't think he's going to wilt here, and I think that Vasyl Lomachenko is going to have to figure something out. This coming forward thing, which I thought he was doing okay with, it just doesn't seem to be impressing the judges. It's got him wobbled. He's got to be smart. And he is. Very, very smart fighter, but so is Nakatani. Wow, and I'm saying Nakatani really fighting what has to be thought of as maybe the perfect fight. If you're Teofimo, if Nakatani wins, he's going to have to call up Teofimo Lopez and thank him in some way for getting Lomachenko to this point where Nakatani could be, even though their styles are different, could be so effective. Another right hand, jolting the head back of Vasyl Lomachenko. Oh, look at that. That's Lomachenko now coming forward. Is Nakatani starting to wilt under the pressure? Has Vasyl Lomachenko figured it out? Or is, I mean, one thing Vasyl Lomachenko is trying to do, and I give him a lot of credit, I'm not sure that it's working for him. One thing he's trying to do is give as good as he gets. Just so every time Nakatani thinks he's had success, Vasyl Lomachenko cracks him back, let him know this is not going to go your way. And I mean, Vasyl Lomachenko, a great fighter, such a schooled, solid fighter. If anybody can turn this around, he can. And it's not like Nakatani totally has him beat, but it's reaching a point where Nakatani is you know, landing like that, doing that, and I just think it's taking. It seems to me the punches of Nakatani are taking more out of Vasyl Lomachenko than the punches of Vasyl Lomachenko are taking out of Nakatani. And in the next round, because I believe we're going to get there, although you never know with boxing, I'm going to talk about the record of Masayoshi Nakatani. All right, and Masayoshi Nakatani taking that round on all the three judges' scorecards. He is now 7 points ahead of Vasyl Lomachenko. We do not usually see this. Vasyl Lomachenko usually figures it out. I still have faith that he's going to. This sort of reminds me of Orlando Canizales in the later stages of his career, fighting guys like this. And you always felt like Canizales was going to come on. Sometimes he did, sometimes he didn't. But as we got to the later stages of the career, it became harder. And Masayoshi Nakatani doing great work using his gifts, his height, his reach, his ability just to push out punches. It's a tremendous performance from him. And while I don't think that Vasyl Lomachenko's out of this fight, he's going to have to do something different because it's reaching a point where now Nakatani is not only hitting him to the head, he's hitting him to the body. He's fighting at long range, and Nakatani's very, very comfortable fighting at long range, which makes it even tougher for Vasyl Lomachenko to get in there and do what he needs to do. Oh, I'm telling you, he's got him there. And right there, Nakatani having his moment. And I'm telling you, even when he gets close now, Lomachenko at a distance. Folks, I'm telling you. Oh, and look at Lomachenko coming back now, attempting to mount a comeback, trying to mount a comeback. Can he pull this off? And that's the thing is right there, 3 unanswered punches from Nakatani. Lomachenko cracks him. Folks, I'm telling you, we don't usually see this. And right now, Masayoshi Nakatani is having the fight of his life. And yeah, we're in the final minute of this, the 5th round, and he's put on a tremendous, both of them have put on tremendous performance, but Nakatani's just done a little bit more. Oh, uppercut landed by Lomachenko. All right. Saying Lomachenko's obviously tired, has a cut over his eye. Nakatani's obviously tired. I don't know that I'm seeing that. Nakatani taking that round. Lomachenko winning on one judge's scorecards, one judge splitting it. So it's a 7-point fight, folks, as we head into the 6th round. Can the bloodied Lomachenko figure this out? Is Nakatani tired? Does Lomachenko need to go to the body? Is he going to do something? Is he going to turn it around? Oh! And he lands a left hand and he wobbles Nakatani and drops him. Oh my gosh! Whoa! Vasyl Lomachenko exploding in this. Whoa, folks, did not expect that. Wow, that's what I love about the sport of boxing. Here it was, Vasyl Lomachenko. You know, you think he's out. You think the Nakatani's coming out. And look at Nakatani makes a mistake, and Vasyl Lomachenko capitalizes on it. Wow. I love it. I love it. Give me more of it. Oh, and Lomachenko walking into 2 left hands. He's cut. Oh, he's just got to keep going to the body. Lomachenko's trying, folks. Wow. Oh man, look at this. Nakatani now trying. He wants to hold on to his lead. And Vasyl Lomachenko showing why he is who he is. He's cut. He comes out. He figures it out. And he drops Nakatani. Can he land punches now to further close this gap and to seal the deal? Oh, and Lomachenko taking shots, multiple shots. He's wobbled. Oh my gosh, Nakatani, Lomachenko. Wow, folks. Wow, Nakatani explodes, and Lomachenko takes it. What a chin on Vasyl Lomachenko, folks. This is a great fight. I mean, I don't know. Have we already had the fight? I think we've had the knockout of 2021 so far. Is this the fight? And Nakatani now storming back. He knows he made a mistake. He knows he got caught. And Vasyl Lomachenko taking that. And Nakatani throwing a ton of punches. If I'm Lomachenko, I go to the body now. I take it out and then I try to come on later. But Nakatani, wow, what a warrior. Oh! Is Lomachenko going to have a gash over his eye? Oh, this could make it even more interesting. Is he going to stop Lomachenko? That's the thing. Lomachenko has to be cautious. He's taking a lot of punches. He's still taking them. Oh! Oh! And the left hand wobbles. Lomachenko, folks, this has been brutal for the first 6 rounds. Nakatani has a lead. It had to have gotten taken, down a little bit. Oh, and Lomachenko landing the left hand again. Oh, and he goes to the body. Oh, Vasyl Lomachenko, folks, showing he's still in this game. Wow, and oh, and he punches Masayoshi Nakatani into the ropes. Folks, we have 6 more rounds. Lomachenko has to keep doing this. Does he have it in him? He took a ton of punches in that round. He scored a knockdown. He popped. I mean, I'm saying I think it's not going to be a 10-8. I think it's a shoe proven to be 10-9. But now Lomachenko has gotten into a 4-point differential. We have 6 more rounds left. Both guys throwing a lot of punches. Let's see what they have as we go into the 7th round. Has the early body work of Vasyl Lomachenko been enough? This is the question that we really need to ask. It's a question that we wonder. Oh, and I'm telling you, Nakatani hoping just to go and continue what he was doing. Oh, Lomachenko taking shots. Oh, Nakatani landing hard. Oh, I'm telling you, folks, what is keeping Vasyl Lomachenko up? He's trying to close the distance. He's got it. I'm saying this is what's giving Nakatani these rounds. He has those explosive bursts, and Lomachenko's taking so many shots. Oh, and going to the body is Lomachenko. He's still trying to do it. He thinks he's not giving up. All right, that round going to Nakatani. They're saying Lomachenko's tired, has a cut over his eye. They're saying that Nakatani's tired, but Nakatani's now up again by 7 points as we head into the 8th round. Can Vasyl Lomachenko, who seems, his punches seem to really get the attention of Nakatani, and Nakatani's able to keep Vasyl Lomachenko off him. But can Lomachenko figure this out, folks? He's reaching a point where how many more of those left-hand punches can he get? How many more times can Nakatani drop the hammer before Lomachenko goes down again? And Lomachenko's going in. He's trying to land. I mean, I'm wondering. This seems to be his best option, the come forward thing. He's showing that he. I mean, right there, and he gets wobbled again. And Nakatani, my gosh, how many more times can Vasyl Lomachenko do this? But he's going in, and folks, I'm telling you, I just think there's something. He doesn't want to go down. He's refusing to go down, but he's fighting at a distance. Oh, and I mean, it's reaching, it's just reaching that point, folks. This is where the little things happen. You know, who wants it more? And right now, Lomachenko, he's letting his hands go. He's trying to close the distance still, but it gets him in trouble, and he gets wobbled. And Nakatani, it looks so good in front of the judges. I'm telling you, they're sort of both in a quandary. Nakatani, he stands in the center of the ring, and Lomachenko drops him. Lomachenko, he moves away from Nakatani, and Nakatani's able to build up the points. Oh, and Lomachenko wobbles Nakatani and goes to the body. Oh, I'm telling you, folks, it's not over. Look at Lomachenko still putting that money into the bank. Lomachenko's looking for something, folks. And he goes to the body again. He knows that he hurt him. He knows what he needs to do. He just has to avoid those punches, and that's the thing is Nakatani has to avoid those punches too. All right. They're saying that Lomachenko's obviously tired and has a gash over his eye. Nakatani's very tired. Lomachenko winning that round on 2 of the judges' scorecards. He's closing the gap. Nakatani ahead. Lomachenko only behind by 8 points as we go into the 9th round, folks. 4 more rounds left of this. Lomachenko has a gash. This bout could be stopped at any moment. There's got to be a sense of desperation for Lomachenko. And Nakatani is got to be trying to keep him off him. It's like the pressure. What is going to happen? Will the pressure of Lomachenko be too much in the punches, or will Nakatani be able to keep him up? And Lomachenko going to the body now. He seems to have come out on a mission, folks. Oh, and Lomachenko attempting to do it, folks. Trying as hard as he can. Oh, and Lomachenko gets dropped. Masayoshi. Oh, he just finally does it. He explodes with the left hand. Lomachenko trying to get up on such a valiant fight. Can he get up? Can he give it one more go? Oh, and he gets up! Lomachenko, oh, and he gets, oh, wow! Is Lomachenko going to do it, folks? I'm telling you, I think we might be setting this up for an incredible finish if Lomachenko can do it, but I think that Nakatani, he drops him. He drops Lomachenko finally, that left hand. Oh, and Lomachenko wobbling Nakatani. He goes to the body. It took so much, and what does that say to Nakatani? You throw all those punches, you do all this, and Lomachenko gets up at the count of 9. Gash over his eye. Vasyl Lomachenko trying to fight his way through this, folks. This is a great Sunday fight. I'm loving this. I'm loving every single moment of it. Come on. Come on, both fighters. Continue to give the Boxing Time TV fans what they come to see. Wow, folks, I'm telling you, did that take too much out of Lomachenko? Is he going to be able to do this? I mean, I don't know. Masayoshi Nakatani, it has to take a lot out of him to throw all those shots, just like Lomachenko. But Lomachenko was like behind. At least he made a statement. He took so many shots before going down. He's got that gas. They're looking for any reason to stop it. I would not be surprised if any moment now the bell rings and this goes to, and this, it's given to Nakatani. But look at Lomachenko going to the body, touching him to the body. Is Nakatani wilting? Oh, and they're saying Lomachenko's very tired and has a gash over his eye. They're saying that Nakatani is very, very tired. All right. So now they're saying 10-8, all for Nakatani. He's up by, oh, look at that, 16 points now, folks. Wait, no, 14, sorry. And I got so into this, I haven't even talked about the record of Is Lomachenko going to draw him out? Is he finally doing what I thought he maybe should have been doing all along? Is he going to draw out Nakatani? Does Lomachenko have the strength to do it? He tries to touch him to the body there. Nakatani now may want to think about closing this, may want to think about stringing punches together. He has Lomachenko hurt. He has him battered. He dropped him hard. He almost knocked out the great Vasyl Lomachenko. And right now, Nakatani just throwing a lot of arm punches, and it could be enough to get this fight stopped. Lomachenko bleeding, has a gash, has had this cut, has fought valiantly. And it's just a question, can he do it, folks? And both guys landing their shots, both guys trying to exhibit their will. I knew this was going to be a great fight. And that's what I knew it. The referee stops the fight. Lomachenko can't see. Masayoshi Nakatani winning this fight. He stops Vasyl Lomachenko. He TKOs him. A tremendous performance from both guys. The winners, Masayoshi Nakatani by TKO. The fight lasted 10 rounds. Lomachenko was knocked down one time and has a gash over his eye. Nakatani was only knocked down one time. And here, let's look over the record of Masayoshi Nakatani. He has victories over Felix Verdejo, that loss to Teofimo Lopez, beating Hurricane Futa. And then really, like a lot of people on this record, I don't really know. But you know what? Hey, there's a lot that I don't know. And this is a sport of boxing. And it's any guy's, and it's any person's game, because this is, sport. This is, male and female, and others. Anyway, hey. Masayoshi Nakatani took full advantage of it. Thank you so much for tuning in to Boxing Time TV. Thank you so much for, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you like what you're seeing, please share this with your family and friends. This has been Boxing Time TV, where our motto is, watch it now, then wait, watch the real thing, and compare the two, or something like that. I don't know. I'm glowing from this fight. It was a great fight. Thank you so much for tuning in to Boxing Time TV. We'll see you next time. Also, you can also give me a like and a follow on Instagram, Boxing Time with Evan. It's kind of more of a shadow page pointing you to Boxing Time TV, but I'm trying to do a post a couple of times a week on there. But the main thing for me, Boxing Time TV, this podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time.